Hello, Army. How are you? I hope you're all healthy and happy. Well, today we're going to talk about the funny and adorable moments between Taehyung and Jungkook that made us all laugh. So, get ready to laugh until your stomach hurts, because this story is really cute and you can't stop smiling to yourself. So, here's the story. We all know that Taehyung and Jungkook have a very unique chemistry. They can support each other, protect each other, but on the other hand, they also like to play pranks on each other. Well, this time, Taehyung was the mastermind of the prank and Jungkook was the victim. But Jungkook's reaction made us all can't stop laughing. So, BTS was on a variety show. Usually, on such shows, they are always asked to do various challenges or fun games. Well, in one of the sessions, there was a game where they had to guess something blindfolded. Coincidentally, Jungkook got the first turn. He confidently came forward, eyes closed, and ready to start the challenge. But who would have thought, behind all that, Taehyung had a prank plan that made us all wonder. So, while Jungkook was blindfolded, Taehyung secretly took the opportunity to change the position of some objects around Jungkook. At first, Jungkook didn't realize, because he was so focused on the game. But once he started moving, he immediately felt something strange. Well, this is where the funny moment begins. Jungkook, who is usually very agile and nimble, suddenly became a bit clumsy because he couldn't figure out where things were supposed to be in front of him anymore. He started fumbling around, and every time he almost touched something, Taehyung quickly moved it again. Armies who watched immediately laughed, because Jungkook looked really confused. But Jungkook didn't give up. He kept trying to complete the challenge, even though he started to suspect something was wrong. Well, at one point, he finally touched something that he thought was the object he was looking for. But it turned out to be Taehyung's hand that was secretly there. Jungkook was immediately shocked and accidentally shouted, "Hyung, what's wrong?" while taking off his blindfold. As soon as he opened his eyes, he immediately saw Taehyung, who was laughing while holding the object he was supposed to be looking for. Jungkook was instantly embarrassed, but he also couldn't get angry because Taehyung looked too cute with his ignorant expression. He could only shake his head while saying, "Hyung, how mean." Well, Jungkook's embarrassed and confused reaction made everyone in the place laugh, including the other BTS members. They couldn't stop laughing at how Jungkook, who is usually cool and confident, suddenly became clumsy and shy because of Taehyung's prank. But that's not all. After that incident, Jungkook became a bit wary whenever he played blindfolded games. He always suspects that Taehyung or another member will play a prank on him again. But that's what makes the next moments even funnier. Every time Jungkook starts to get suspicious and says, "Don't jahilin me," everyone immediately laughs again, because he looks like a child who is really wary. Well, Army, it's moments like this that make us love BTS even more. Not only are they talented and hardworking, but they also have a funny and adorable side that makes us can't stop smiling. Especially when they play pranks on each other like Taehyung and Jungkook, there's always a funny story that makes us laugh. Well, after that incident, Taehyung seems to be addicted to pranking Jungkook. On several other occasions, he always finds ways to make Jungkook surprised or confused. For example, when they are taking a break at the backstage, Taehyung likes to hide behind a door or curtain, then suddenly appears while shouting, "BOO!" Jungkook, who was busy playing cell phones or eating, was shocked to death, but Taehyung laughed while running away. Armies who watched the behind the scenes must have immediately laughed at the behavior of the two of them. But Jungkook doesn't want to continue to be a victim. On one occasion, he took revenge in an equally creative way. While they were filming for BTS YouTube content, Jungkook secretly changed the lyrics of the song they were singing. When Taehyung started singing seriously, Jungkook suddenly interjected with funny lyrics that made Taehyung instantly confused and unable to continue singing. Taehyung could only shake his head and say, "Jungkook, what's wrong with you?" But he couldn't get angry because Jungkook looked too innocent and cute when he did that. There was also a moment where Taehyung and Jungkook were playing a game together. Usually, Jungkook is a very competitive player, so he's always serious when playing games. But Taehyung knows how to get Jungkook out of his focus. In the middle of the game, Taehyung suddenly sang a random song in a very falsetto voice. Jungkook, who was concentrating, was immediately distracted and couldn't focus anymore. He could only grumble, "Hyung, don't bother me." However, Taehyung laughed as he continued to sing, making Jungkook unable to win the game. But Taehyung wasn't always the mastermind of pranks. There was one moment where Jungkook managed to shock Taehyung to death. At that time, they were at the hotel after the concert. Taehyung was enjoying a shower, when suddenly Jungkook pretended to be a ghost by putting a towel on his head and knocking on the bathroom door while saying, "Taehyung na, I'm coming." Taehyung, who was relaxing, immediately screamed in surprise and almost fell. Once out of the bathroom, he immediately chased after Jungkook while laughing. Armies who watched the behind-the-scenes video must have immediately laughed at Taehyung's shocked reaction. Behind all the pranks, we can see how close Taehyung and Jungkook are. Not only are they group mates, but they are also like brothers who understand and support each other. Although they like to play pranks on each other, but in serious moments, they are always there for each other. That's what makes their relationship so special and makes ARMY love them even more. So, how about ARMY? Can you imagine how funny that moment was? I'm sure you can't stop laughing at Jungkook's shyness and Taehyung's pranks. But behind all the pranks, we can see how close their relationship is. They are not just friends, but also like brothers who support and comfort each other. Well, ARMY, those were some of Taehyung and Jungkook's prank moments that made us all laugh. From pranking each other to shocking each other, they always manage to make us smile and laugh. So, if you like stories like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any funny updates from BTS. See you in the next video, ARMY. Saranghyo!